Every single person online, it felt like, was rooting for Dortmund. They wanted them to win the Bundesliga title on the last match day. They played against Mainz at home in front of 80,000 people, and that dream came crushing down.
It's not crushing down, it's crashing down, you idiot!
As Jamal Musiala steps up for Bayern Munich, coming off the bench, left foot takes the ball along with him, right foot strikes it into the bottom right corner and wins the title for Bayern Munich. So Dortmund today, we need to go in and do an end of season rebuild. Last video was the Bayern Munich rebuild, where I actually genuinely thought that Bayern would not be winning any single title at that point, and then they somehow pulled it off because of Dortmund's inability to get it done at home. But at the same time, Mainz have beaten big teams in Germany this season. It was clear that it wouldn't be an easy task, but still, guys, end of season rebuild with Dortmund. Everything we know about the club right now in terms of departures, rumors, all of that will be utilized in today's video. Let's see if we can turn this ship around and get this team moving upwards once more and try and beat Bayern Munich for the future and get some European trophies too. So let's start off this one by talking about the players that are gonna leave. Jude Bellingham, whether it's gonna be Real Madrid, which is the most likely, or any other club, it seems like it is pretty much decided that Jude Bellingham is going to be leaving Borussia Dortmund, and sadly he's gonna leave it with tears in his eyes after not winning the title. Then Guerrero is another player whose contract, I believe, is running out, and he has not signed with Dortmund yet, and most rumors are pointing towards him actually leaving the club as well and looking for a new challenge, while Ben Sebaini from Mönchengladbach is probably going to come in and replace him, which is one of the transfer targets that we're going to definitely go for. Then Mo Dahoud has not gotten any play time this season, and it seems like he's going to be able to go on a free. A lot of Premier League clubs are apparently interested in him. I'm very interested to see where he goes, because obviously I once did a video with Dortmund players, Julian Brandt, Dahoud, and those guys were involved in it, and Dahoud was the coolest guy ever. And then Modeste in that striking position came in for one season and is going to go away from Dortmund again. I believe he's not going to extend, and I believe Schultz is definitely going to leave. I think he has had some weird issues on the sidelines while not playing. Something in real life has happened, which is kind of forcing him out the club. A lot of fans are not happy with him. And then Paslak is another one I heard is possibly leaving the club as well. So a lot of players going out of Borussia Dortmund. Now, when it comes to players that we need to bring in, then we need to bring in a new left back, which ideally would be Ben Sebaini because he is linked to the club. And then in midfield, it seems like they're not happy with Özcan. They might actually want to bring in a new CDM type player, and for that position, it is Ajax's Alvarez, Edson Alvarez. He is the one that is most likely to join Dortmund right now, and we're going to go after him as well. And then we will have to figure out what we do with the rest of the team. When it comes down to players that I personally really believe are amazing for this team, it is Kobel, it is Süle, Schlotterbeck, he is on fire. Emre Can has done well in certain parts of the season, I gotta say that, but in the last game he messed up big time. Both goals, you can really look at his positioning, especially my dad was here in Germany, a professional football player, a coach. He was saying Emre is at fault for these goals, which is terrible because we both kind of know him, we met him, and it's sad to say, but it's the harsh truth. So yeah, Emre Can bottled it a little bit there. Julian Brandt has had a great season, actually, possibly one of his best at Dortmund for sure. On the left-hand side, Malen has really flown up in terms of performances towards the end of the season, which is good to see. Gives a lot of promise moving forward, and he's a youngster as well. Karim Adeyemi, I personally still don't see the player that a lot of people see in him, but it's okay. He still has loads of promise in him. And then Haller, the story of the season. Honestly, the guy beats cancer, comes back and pushes Dortmund on to try and win the title, but sadly misses the penalty in the biggest game. I mean, he didn't miss, the goalkeeper saved it, let's put it that way. Still an incredible story. While players like Marco Reus, I think his future is not that set yet. I think Hummels has extended. Reus, I'm not too sure on. Mukoko obviously wants a lot more playtime. How's that going to go with Haller now fully back and fit? We will have to see if Dortmund actually goes ahead and changes the formation as well going into the next year to fit in Haller and Moukoko alongside each other. We're going to have to work on all these things in this rebuild. So let's get it on.
Okay, let's go.
So first signing, as I mentioned before, it's going to be Bensebaini. He is the left back that we're going to bring in. Rami is his name, and he is going to be a great one. I reckon for Dortmund, he's actually going to be very good. I personally believe he's going to be much better than Ryerson on the right-hand side. It was quite a surprise when he actually joined Ryerson, by the way. And, you know, people were kind of happy about his performances. He has pushed out Thomas Meunier out of the starting 11. This is another one, by the way, that definitely is going to leave, I reckon. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm probably going to let go of Guerrero, Dahoud, Modeste, and also, no, those guys are going to go for a free. And then I believe Bellingham, Schultz, Paslak, and Meunier, I'm going to try and sell to cash in. This is funny. This is real funny. Funny. Real Madrid is actually going after him, you know. 101 million. Could actually be his price in real life. Who knows? But anyways, Jude, take care. Adeyemi, you're going to stick around for a little while. Same for you, Maya. Funny. After selling Jude Bellingham and a bunch of others, obviously, we are now up to 169 million in terms of our budget. And as we all know, Edson Alvarez is one of the targets of Dortmund. They want to bring in a defensive midfielder to really hold it down and allow players to move forward a bit more freely. So I am very excited about this signing for Dortmund. Bayern Munich is apparently also interested in him, but I can see Bayern opting for a different player because Edson seems quite close to the likes of Dortmund. And I found a solution to how we can go ahead and play with this team, guys. We're going to have Moukoko in that left striker position, Brandt in the cam position, Malen Adeyemi on the wings, and now Haller and Moukoko. That partnership can now flourish, and Edson Alvarez can hold it down in that position. High defensive work rate, low attacking work rate. Pretty much perfect for this position right here. That transfer just had to happen.
Nice voice.
Oh, I just realized that my players were on an older FIFA squad file, so I've upgraded them to what they are now actually at home for you guys as well. So Moukoko to a 76, Brandt to an 83, Gio Reyna to a 78 rated right midfielder, which actually puts him into the starting 11 over Adeyemi. And then we have Ryerson going from 74 to 76, Schlotterbeck from 81 to 82, Kobel from 85 to 86, while Emre Can got a massive upgrade from 80 to 83. That is his current rating in the game. And then you have Bino Gittins from 67 to 70. So those are the ones that I could tell and find. I also downgraded others that were going down in their ratings. Royce is actually an 84, not an 85. So let's keep all of this in mind and move on now. The first season is done and the club has made it to a final. And I'm talking about the Europa League final. Yes, guys, Dortmund has done it. And the question is, where are they in the league table? We're going to take a look at that as well. But Manchester United in the European Cup final, that would be an amazing step forward for the club. And Edin Terzic as a coach. By the way, what do you guys think is Dortmund going to do next season? I personally feel like Bayern Munich had a terrible year, technically, right? It wasn't good enough. And a lot of issues have been pointed out to Bayern Munich, which I believe could be fixed quite easily with just two transfers, a CDM and a striker. Now, at Dortmund, it's probably going to take a little bit more than that, considering Jude Bellingham is going to leave, and they already had certain issues at certain spots in the team. Let me know if you think Dortmund can actually compete against Bayern next season for the title as much as they have done this season. I think Bayern are going to go into the transfer market and are going to spend a ton and get things done and be even better next year. Let me know what you think about Dortmund. But guys, our team right here, Moukoko, 81, Haller, 83. I think it's going to be essential to be able to have both on the pitch at the same time, because I think Moukoko is not going to stick to the bench for any longer. He's going to throw up a tantrum when he is sat on a bench behind Haller next season all the time. He was already unhappy about it the season before this one. Then Modeste came in, took some playtime away from him. He worked his way back into the starting 11, and then Haller came back and took his spot away straight straight away as well. So all these things are things you need to consider. Brandt, 85 rated. Giorena, great growth. Malen up to an 83. Benzebaini +2. Defensively, we're looking good. Rierson up to a 79, lowest rated player in the team right now. And Kobel looking world class. Bench wise, Royce has gone down. Hummels has gone down as expected. And those are positions we definitely need to supply some strength into in the upcoming transfer window. We will definitely do that. And I want to know who has gotten the most goals before we take a look at the league table. Daniel Malen, 28 and 12. He continues the next season the way he has finished off the real life season. Impressive stuff from him. Haller and Mukoko both on 15 goals. So 30 goals from our strikers. And Brandt with 19 goal contributions. And then in the league, has Bayern done it? Has Dortmund done it? Let me see. It is Leipzig. What? Oh, okay. Bayern on 61 points. Leipzig on 78. 8 points ahead of us. We've had way too many draws. 13 draws is way too much. Same as Bayern Munich, though. And Leipzig have only lost 2 games. So, let's not talk about losing. Let's start winning against United. Yes! Who scored? It was Daniel Malen, the hero of the season. Let's go! The first trophy is secured. Many more to come, but we have to keep on working on this squad. So let's dive into the transfer window. Going into the new season, we are going to be grabbing ourselves a player that is going to get relegated in the Premier League. Edin Terzic has probably seen him play in Austria at Salzburg. Patson Daka is now becoming a player at our club. A backup striker that is going to be perfect. What the hell? Why is it putting him? What is going on here? It was the Real Madrid shirt for a second, and then it's this glitched one. But he's coming into the club right now, guys. It's going to be a very important signing for us because obviously Adeyemi cannot cover both striker positions and the wings as well as a substitute. We needed to bring in another one. So Daka now comes in onto the bench as a 78 rated striker, but we also have the likes of Ansgar Knauf and Thorgan Hazard coming back. I personally do not see a future for Hazard at this club, just like Real Madrid doesn't see a future with his brother, I reckon. But I do think Ansgar Knauf is a very talented player who could make it at Dortmund after the promises he has shown after the promising performances he has shown at Eintracht at times. So maybe someone that we put onto the bench right here, and we could potentially turn Adeyemi back into a striker again. But those players have come back. Bino Gittins, another very young, talented player who's probably going to play a lot of games for Dortmund next season as well, but not starting 11 material yet. Oh, and also, I am going to let go of Marco Reus and also Mats Hummels. Hummels was actually in the deal with Daka, but Reus, it's time to go. I'll let him go play somewhere else where he's going to be in the starting 11. I actually think Emrecan needs to go as well. So we have let him go for 41 million to Inter at the age of 29. He's not on the starting 11 anymore. Anyways, Marco Reus gone, Hazard gone. So all these guys have left, and we have now cash to spend to strengthen the depth of this squad. 257. Yep, I like that. Why did I say 7?
Because you are stupid.
So first up, I'm going to start off at the back because we have legit no proper good centre-backs as backup. So starting off with Loic Bade, a man that is currently loaned out at Sevilla, is going to return to Stade Rennais possibly, and he has cost us a decent chunk of money. Maya, get out of here. Bade, come in. This guy's someone who's 6'3", can bring that physicality that Zula has. I guess Zula is massive anyway, 6'5", but I guess this is a good backup for him. The next man we're shaking hands with is Pascal Struijk, who is going down with Leeds United. Yes, he is going down. I need to know, should I rebuild Leicester or Leeds United up next? One of the two has to happen. But Struijk is coming in right now as a backup to the lads who play in centre-back. I mean, Schlotterbeck obviously is not going to be moved at any point in time soon, but Struijk comes in, left-footed, right-footed backups. This is exactly what I wanted, and now we have sorted out that position. A deal has been done to return a massive talent from America back to the European mainland. It is Puig. Yes, the Barcelona talent is coming and joining Borussia Dortmund as a backup to Julian Brandt. That is the plan I have in my mind. I'm going to change him and turn him into a center attacking midfielder. And with that, we now have really good backups on the bench that I'm personally very pleased with. Puig, you're going to become a cam, and you're going to get some playtime behind that blonde man. You can see it for yourself this season. Our squad has sadly not been able to get past Manchester City. We are not on that level yet. Manchester City, is it actually, in real life, is it the best team in the world right now? Or is it even like one of the best teams in the past like 10 years? Let me know what you guys think, because I've been hearing that kind of stuff, like greatest Premier League team of all time and all that. Let me know what you think about that. But here we are now, and we are looking at a championship. Yes, Dortmund have done it. 72 points, ahead of Leipzig, ahead of Leverkusen, and then also Bayern Munich on 63 points. They are really well and truly struggling. Maybe they didn't buy a CDM and a striker like I said they should, but our team, Moukoko and Haller, both on 85. Haller now 29 years old, has some time in him, luckily. Then we look down to the likes of Brandt. He's looking great, alongside Malen and Reina, now on 86. Wow, he has definitely taken over from Adeyemi. I believe more in his talents than Adeyemi personally. Alvarez on an 86. Süle, Schlotterbeck, amazing partnership. Ryerson up to an 80. That's probably the position that I will have to strengthen, because if this team is supposed to be winning Champions League titles, an 80 rated right back is not good enough. But now that they have gone ahead and won the league, this allows us to move forward and be more credible when we want to sign a world-class player. Kobel on a 91 as well. Bench-wise, we are looking great, apart from the fact that I still haven't turned Puig into a center attacking midfielder. I'm so sorry, pal. This guy's just so small. I didn't see him, you know. That's the thing. 81 rated. Look at that. Nice upgrade. Stats-wise, 27 for Haller, 25 for Moukoko. That two-striker formation is working exceptionally well for our team. And Daniel Malen ain't stopping with the scoring, and it is beautiful to see. Initially, I wanted to sign a world-class one, but then I thought, nah, man, that's just not Dortmund. So I have gone in and signed Vandersson. This guy, at times, when he wants to, can be absolutely amazing. At Monaco, I think he had a decent season, if I'm not mistaken. And this is a right back that will compete with Ryerson. He comes in with an 82, Ryerson on an 80. So if he goes up in his rating way past Vandersson, he can keep his position. But for now, that man has taken over. And I honestly believe this team shall not be touched. How many new players have I brought in here? 1, 2, 3. Is that all it will really take for them to go ahead and do it? But then again, I did change up the bench completely. I mean, that is huge.
That's what he said.
We have gotten past an easy opponent. I'll say that. Villarreal was our opponent, to now play against AC Milan and get past them too. And step up against Chelsea. Congratulations, Chelsea, from coming back into the Champions League and battering us. No, not actually doing it. What a comeback. Incredible scenes. Our team is up against Manchester City. It is the team that will probably dominate European football for years to come. I hate it. Anyways, let's take a look at our squad here. Moukoko, Haller, these guys have been playing together for quite some time and built up a great partnership. I can see that happen in real life too if they decide to play with two strikers. Brandt on an 88 rating, Alvarez 87, Malen 88, Reina on an 87, Vandersson coming in and growing nicely, looks solid as a right back. Süle, Schlotterbeck, perfect pairing, the tank and the agile one. And Ben Sebaini has come in and grown into his role as well. He's 30 years old. This is the time for this team to step it up. The bench has remained barely unchanged, I guess. Maybe some players have moved up by +1, but I want to know, Moukoko or Haller? It is Daniel Malen, 21-6. Congrats to him. Haller 20-4. Moukoko 17-6. Brandt with 20 goal contributions. And now, to take a look at the league table, who has won the title? Is it Bayern Munich? Is it Dortmund? Is it Leipzig? It's Bayern. I saw that we have lost a game against Bayern in like April. We conceded 3 goals. That game might have made the difference right there. That is incredible. Congratulations to them, I guess. But now, this is the moment we have been waiting for. Dortmund against Manchester City. This is some matchup right here. Haaland, the former Dortmund beast, is up against us. That is the battle between the next Haaland, right? Moukoko against Haaland there. I like to see that. Mahrez on the right, Foden on the left, Pedri, De Bruyne, Rodri, Cancelo is back at City, Diaz, Alaba, Frimpong, and Ederson. Oh boy. That is an insane team. Kobel pointing to the badge. I actually wonder if he's going to stick around at Dortmund as well, because we have seen rumors about him leaving, but I don't think you leave the Dortmund project for a team like Spurs. That's just me being honest. So let's see how things go between us and KDB and his squad. Chasing him down, chasing him down. And now Bensebaini is trying to get the ball off of Riyad Mahrez. City inside the box. Süle, 2 tackles, 3 tackles. Finally, we get this ball away. Manchester City dominating the play for the first 15 minutes. Julian Brandt down the left comes in. Bensebaini. He has Haller in the middle. Haller is going near post. That's not going to work out for me. We have Moukoko, who shoots and straight onto the defender. And Haaland coming back to defend. That's new. With Alvarez. Edson Alvarez. Anderson, can you shoot? Show me. Nope. Yes, Bensebaini has been incredible, by the way. Love his work defensively and offensively. He's everywhere. Moukoko. Oh, Moukoko, why are you passing? Why? We should have just taken the shot there. Schlotterbeck stepping in as Haaland was about to get the ball there. Brandt. Lovely football. Bensebaini. He's still on it. Good pass. Moukoko. Yes. There it is. 1-0 against Manchester City. A beauty of an attack from our team. That's what we needed. City were dominating the play for the first 20 minutes in terms of possession. But then our boys stepped up. Interceptions and tackles everywhere. Love to see that. Good pass. Bensebaini across to, of course, Moukoko. Haaland, your old team is beating you, pal. Oh, wow. I beat Haaland in the air. What the hell? Brandt. Oh, that needs to go in, buddy. Oh, no. Schlotterbeck. Zaha. Wilfried Zaha. What a signing that would be. Haaland. I can't switch players. Oh, my God, Kobel. Thank you so much. It just didn't let me switch, bro. City. Another chance in the last minute, possibly. With Bensebaini holding it down. Bensebaini. Haaland still under control. What the hell is going on? 90+2. Ref, blow the whistle, please. KDB. A tackle from Edson Alvarez. A proper CDM transfer. And he gets it done in the end. Thank you so much, Edson. And thank you to Borussia Dortmund. The fans are celebrating a massive trophy right here. And guys, I'm a Bayern fan. You know it. But still, I can sympathize with what Borussia Dortmund is doing. And yeah, the lack of success this year in terms of a trophy, it is a big letdown. And I am so happy that I was able to pull through with this team and beat Manchester City at this point. And there is Niklas Süle, the former Bayern player who moved to Dortmund, and everyone was shocked and thought, why would you go there? He even scored in the match against Mainz on the last day of the Bundesliga, but it wasn't enough. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. Let me know what you think about Dortmund's future in the comments down below. Have a great day. Take care and peace. This is real funny.